Hey, I'm Rob Adler, and welcome to Understanding Upstate, the podcast dedicated to exploring what makes upstate New York such a unique place. Each week, my co-host Jim Search and I dive into a new upstate topic to better understand what's up upstate, and this week, we are back in Buffalo to bask in the beauty of the battery beverage known as the Tom and Jerry.
Yes!
I know the answer to this question, but for our audience, have you ever had a Tom and Jerry, Jim?
Not a day in my life, man.
I think I might actually have. I uncovered a memory as we were doing this research, and this is a holiday. It's a holiday beverage that's been served in Buffalo at least since the 40s. I found references to it going back to the 1800s, so it's
Sure.
It's been around a long time. But yeah, as I was doing the research this morning, I remembered visiting my grandma's brother, I guess my great uncle, in Wisconsin, and
Sure.
his wife served me a very battery drink. Non-alcoholic, of course. This is it's an alcoholic beverage, much like eggnog, but you can have non-alcoholic varieties. And it was very weird. It was very thick, and every so often I'll recall this very weird battery beverage. And I think it may have been a Tom and Jerry, because it's also, much like other topics we've discussed, it's also celebrated in Wisconsin, though
Sure.
the upstate variety, I think, is going to be better, as we've often uncovered.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, especially as you go, like, close, like, if you go, like, out towards Buffalo and, like, I guess, like, the northwest, like, the western New York, essentially, bleeds over into the Midwest. So you're going to see, like, the overlap of,
they're all
like,
Great Lakes states, right? Like, it's
Exactly.
a lot of commonality there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've had a Tom and Jerry. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's something, Jim. It's something. It's thick. It's thick.
It looks like it. You know what it looks like when I first, like, my initial, like, reflection of it was like, oh, this looks like French onion soup.
Oh, sure. Depending on the variety, it looks like that. I think that's pretty apt. But it also can look like someone heaped a scoop of uncooked cookie batter into a mug.
Right. Oh, the sugar in this thing has got to be off the charts, man.
Oh, yeah, dude.
This is not a diabetic. This is not diabetic friendly.
No. Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
Absolutely not. Well, before we start getting into the Tom and Jerry, though, we gotta remind everyone to subscribe, rate, and review the show. Guys, help us out.
Yes, we do.
It's a big help if you're able to do that to us. If you give us a 5-star rating and write a positive review, that also enables you to suggest a topic for a future episode. Maybe there's a weird, thick holiday beverage that you're aware of that we haven't discussed yet.
Sure.
We'd love to talk about it.
We'll get into it.
Sure. So hey, do that. That helps us out a lot. Also, grab a t-shirt. We got new merch available at understandingupstate.printful.me. If that's too many things to type in, there's a link in the description for that. We got some great shirts. We've got the logo t-shirt. We got a variant of the logo t-shirt. We've got t-shirts that self-identify you as a Speedy Freak or Rattlesnake Pete. Check them out. They're pretty great. And the first orders have started to be delivered, and the shirts look great, man. The shirts look great.
They have all arrived.
Yeah.
Everyone has gotten theirs as of right now.
Indeed.
And the good homie Adam Rodkey sent a picture of him in his Understanding Upstate t-shirt, and looks pretty fresh, if I must say. He's looking sharp.
There you go.
Out there. So, if you want to be the talk of the water cooler at work,
sure.
Rock that t-shirt. In fact, buy that shit and wear it to work, man.
Yeah. Again, I think I said this last episode, wear it to your holiday party, because it's going to guarantee 5 minutes minimum of small chat that you don't really have to think about, right? You can just talk about Speedies and Rod Serling for at least 5 minutes off the top of your head. If you can't, I think we failed, Jim. I think our experiment of a podcast failed. So go test your Upstate knowledge and spout some facts for your coworkers.
Kick some knowledge, man. And hey, put them on to the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, they deserve it. They're good. They're good for it. I mean, it's critical. I would even say vital.
Well, we're good for one episode on a very specific beverage from Buffalo. Should we get into it, Jim?
Yes, we must.
Indeed.
It's imperative.
Indeed. All right, so let's learn about the Tom and Jerry. It is a traditional Christmas time cocktail in the United States. Again, like I mentioned earlier, it is consumed in other areas of the country, but Buffalo has really made its own. Again, starting in the 40s, but really in the last decade, from what I can tell, it's really taken off. Sometimes it is attributed to British writer and boxing journalist Pierce Egan, from the 1820s. It is a variant of eggnog with brandy and rum added and served hot, usually in a mug or a bowl. Another method uses egg whites beaten stiff with the yolks and sugar folded back in and optionally vanilla extract added. That's, I believe, the recipe we've uncovered today, the egg whites. A few spoonfuls are added to a mug, then hot milk and rum are added, and it is topped with nutmeg. Pre-made Tom and Jerry batter, typically produced by manufacturers in Wisconsin, Minnesota, the Dakotas, and Montana, is sold in regional supermarkets during the Christmas season. Again, I'm from Minnesota. I've never...
You've never seen that?
Aside from the one wayward Tom and Jerry I had as a child, dude, I don't think it's a thing. I really don't, or at least not so much anymore. It might be. I think it's more of a Wisconsin thing. I saw a lot of r/Wisconsin discussions on Reddit about
the Tom and Jerry.
And r/Buffalo, mind you, more on r/Buffalo than Wisconsin. But it's not as. I don't think it's as widespread as Wikipedia is leading us to believe. I did see reference to Wegmans selling a pre-made Tom and Jerry at some point. Couldn't find it
in store
available now, but at some point I believe they did. Let's see. So the drink's name is a reference to Egan's book Life in London, or the day and night scenes of Jerry Hawthorne Esquire and his elegant friend Corinthian Tom from 1821.
That is a title.
Yeah,
that is a full title.
Very flowery. And the subsequent stage play, Tom and Jerry, or Life in London, also 1821, which I think is both were pretty popular. To publicize the book and the play, Egan introduced a variation of eggnog by adding 1/2 U.S. fluid ounce of brandy, calling it a Tom and Jerry. The additional fortification helped popularize the drink. I'm sure it did.
Yeah, well, it's alcohol, man.
More alcohol, and I believe the book and the play is about two dudes kind of having a high old time and being quite drunk. So pretty good branding to make a cocktail to promote your book and play.
It tracks.
Indeed. So in popular culture, Tom and Jerry was a favorite of President Warren G. Harding, who served it at an annual Christmas party for his closest friends. Two later cartoon duos, that's right, two separate Tom and Jerrys. There was a short-lived Tom and Jerry from Van Buren Studios in the 1930s, and MGM's better-known cat and mouse rivalry from the 40s through the 60s also bore the name, possibly as a play on words with the drink or the literary works that inspired it. So it's, again, the drink is from the book and the play. Tom and Jerry is named after one of those. The cartoon.
Sure. It's a cyclical loop.
Indeed. In the story I Just Go Nuts at Christmas by Harry Stewart, A man drinks a dozen Tom and Jerry's and is hungover the following day's Christmas dinner.
Yo, man, that story has been titled a lot of different things over time, man.
Sure.
I have lived that.
Oh, sure.
I personally lived that title.
Sure.
I mean, definitely Thanksgiving.
I was just gonna say, definitely. I think anyone who's gone off to college and come back home like the night before, that's a big drinking night. And then you might ruin your Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I've definitely, I mean, even just like upstate, man. I've gone back to Binghamton on that Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
And gotten tore up.
For sure.
And then just crash someone's Thanksgiving after that. But I mean, that's the time, man, because you're like, oh my gosh, there's my high school crush.
Sure. Everyone's in town.
Kelly, class of 99, Vestal High School. Is that you?
There you go. Well, Jim, I'm sure everyone's dying to know what is in a Tom and Jerry. How do you make one? And we're going to tell you. This is straight from visitbuffalo.com. Brace yourself. It's a lot.
I'm sitting right now.
Glassware, your favorite mug. This is served in a mug, and we're gonna talk more about mugs as we get into different venues that serve Tom and Jerry's. But you want a good mug.
I was gonna say, and just to be so. Then that being said, this is one serving.
Yes,
that we're making right now. This is not a batch.
No, this is a batch. This is a
this is a batch.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Because you're gonna have 12 of them, Jim.
Sure.
So, I mean, in a way, yes, it is one serving, and that you're gonna drink a shit ton of this.
Right. I mean, I'm looking ahead at the ingredients in this, and I'm like, yo, man, if this is one cup of this,
you die.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dead, man. You cannot. You ain't gonna see the other side of this without losing a foot.
For sure. All right, so ingredients. We got 1 ladleful of batter recipe below. So this is how to, I guess, yeah. The ingredients here. This is listed in an odd way. The ingredients we're looking at now, this is how to, once you've compiled everything, how you serve up one Tom and Jerry. So you know what? Let's put that later. Let's talk about the batter first. We start with 12 large eggs divided. We're going to have half a teaspoon salt, 1 pound of butter, room temperature, 3 pounds of confectioner's sugar, which is like the extra powdery sugar, I believe. You don't want like granulated. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon ground nutmeg, 1 teaspoon ground cloves, and 1 teaspoon ground allspice, which, man, that's pretty festive. Let's see. You're going to beat the egg whites and salt in a large glass or metal mixing bowl until stiff peaks form. Lift your batter or whisk straight up. The egg whites should form a sharp peak that holds its shape. Beat egg yolks in a separate large bowl. Beat butter and confectioner's sugar in a third large bowl until light and fluffy. Beat in egg yolks and vanilla. Stir in nutmeg, cloves, allspice, and beaten egg whites until well blended. All right, so you got your batter. Now to serve up a single mug, you're going to do 1 ladleful of batter. You can do 1 ounce of rum. Some people use bourbon. 1 ounce brandy or cognac. You're going to fill with hot water until the batter brims over, and then garnish with nutmeg or your favorite holiday spice. So there you go. I think earlier it mentioned milk, but in the Buffalo specific variety, it is not a beverage that generally uses milk, from what I can tell.
Yeah. Well, I will say what immediately jumped out to me was 3 pounds of confectioner's sugar.
Yeah, dude.
Right? 3 pounds? Even if that is just a serving, man, golly, I will never... I mean, There's a multitude of reasons, but just that alone is
Yeah,
like,
I wish it told us how many servings was in the 12 egg batter mix. It's got to be, you figure 1 egg per serving, maybe. Hopefully, you get 12 servings out of that. Maybe.
and then yeah, I mean, it depends on who you're dealing with.
Well, that's true.
Also, yeah, like, and then not only are you there with all the sugar, right, but then add rum,
Yeah,
which is a dark liquor that is just basically sugar. You're gonna be up for 4 days, without a doubt.
For sure. Let's see. The way to store it, you can store your batter in an airtight container in the refrigerator for about a week. If you go ahead and mix in the alcohol, such as rum or brandy, it will keep for a bit longer. You can freeze your Tom and Jerry mix for up to 2 months. Okay, great.
Yeah, if you wanna jump on that in February, you can still get that shaken.
Yep. Let's see. There's a couple other ways to serve it. So you can fill the mug again with hot water and spiced rum or brandy. And then on top of that, you can add in warm milk, hot cocoa, or eggnog, which adding eggnog to a Tom and Jerry sounds perilous. I think the milk and hot cocoa are what you add if you want it to be a non-alcoholic version to kind of, again, stretch the liquid a little bit. But let's get into the buffalo of it, shall we, Jim? Again, we kind of have the buffalo recipe, but let's learn more about how kind of Buffalo has adopted this beverage for the holidays.
Yes, a warm, boozy holiday delight. You know, that comes to us from visitbuffalo.com, the Tom and Jerry Trail. And it goes as such. The sipping of Tom and Jerry's, a warm rum and brandy infused eggnog-like drink, is Buffalo's welcome to holiday traditions. The tradition's old-time roots go back to its invention in England in the mid-1800s, a 1938 Damon Runyon short story about a Christmas break involving copious amounts of the drink, as we were discussing earlier. Buffalo taverns like The Place and Schwabel's are said to have started serving it in the 40s. In recent decades, the comforting sweet warmth of a Tom and Jerry's when Buffalo weather turns chilly has made the drink a winter antidote, because you will not remember anything. And you will leave your sensibilities. Variations and options, DIY kits for making them at home, novel spices, commemorative mugs debut around Thanksgiving and continue through January and sometimes beyond. Imagine drinking that shit in like August.
I mean, it's cold up there, you know? They got a lot of snow for a lot of time.
I mean, August?
Maybe not August.
Right. I guess you could probably... Well, I'll say this. Like, I know at least Binghamton, it's still fucking cold in March.
Sure.
It's still shit. Yeah. It's still shit weather. It's fake spring. So you could probably drink this into fake spring if you're really about that life. But, you know, hey, listen, to each their own. The list of 18 stops make for a new culinary Buffalo Trail. It's a window into the regional idiosyncratic spins on a beloved cocktail. Every place that serves the Tom and Jerry does it with a unique twist. Head to Schwabel's for their classic brew poured into simmery vintage peach color glass mugs. Interesting.
These mugs look fucking cool. You look at this mug and you're like, that's an old ass mug. And it's like almost... I think it's like milk glass. It has like this kind of this opaqueness to it. It looks cool. It's a cool looking mug.
Like stained glass?
Not like stained glass, because it's more... Because it's not ripply looking. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's just nothing quite like it. It just looks old. You look at it and you're like, that's an old ass mug.
Sure. At Resurgence Brewery, Try a creation made with sponge candy inspired beer.
Whoa.
I don't know,
That's
man.
another Buffalo delicacy we have yet to discuss, but it's come up, I think, in the World's Fair episode, maybe. But it's on the list for episode topics.
My. The Tom and Jerry at Mescue Soccer Bar on Hertel Avenue has a base supply of apple brandy and aged rum, with some crushed red pepper for extra heat. A bay leaf for a taste of sassafras and the earthiness of turmeric. At the place, one of two classic taverns thought to have been among those serving Tom and Jerry's in Buffalo for the longest, is also among the taverns offering commemorative mugs. Over the years, it just became more and more popular, said Ellie Grenier, maybe, owner of the Glen Park Tavern. It's a warm drink served in our coldest months, and Buffalo does get cold. Agreed. A server from the place introduced the drink to her father's tavern 25 years ago. Now Grenier's restaurant, known for its tender beef on weck sandwiches, also sells special mugs and DIY kits packed with tavern-made sweets. I love the list, Grenier said of the trail stops. No Tom and Jerry tastes the same. It's really cool and unique to Buffalo.
There you go. Yeah, I threw a note in this a little bit later on, but a lot of the places that we're going to discuss as we talk about who's serving up Tom and Jerry's, we've mentioned them when we talked about beef on weck. A lot of beef on weck and Tom and Jerry overlap for sure.
Which I feel like is an interesting pairing, right?
It's just old timey shit.
Yeah, that is. That's when we didn't know anything about how food impacts your health. Yeah. We didn't. That wasn't a thing.
I mean, the life expectancy rate was low anyway. Like, you might as well enjoy what you're eating, right?
And why not make it lower? Right? Like,
sure. How low can we go?
Yeah, like if you're expected at 30, why not make it 25?
I mean, if you can put back 12 Tom and Jerry's one day, why not?
Oh, yo, your A1C is gonna be like 58.7, dude. Mm-hmm. You are your index is gonna be through the roof.
Sure.
Anyway, so this is coming to us from WKPW about the Tom and Jerry. Walk into the place on Lexington Avenue in Buffalo and get swept away with the holiday spirit. This time of year is the best time of year for us, says Jay McCarthy, owner of the place. We have people that make this a yearly ritual in coming to the place. The place has been a Buffalo neighborhood institution since the 40s. This time of year, people pile in for the cozy atmosphere, great menu, and a taste of holiday cheer, known as the Tom and Jerry. It's holidays in a cup, said McCarthy. Tom and Jerry is a brandy rum, egg white, egg yolk, sugar, and more sugar drink with spices and nutmeg, says McCarthy, who I guess has no teeth if you are having sugar, and sugar. You got to bring your toothbrush with you if you're going to have one of these motherfuckers. Says McCarthy, who tells 7 News he sells thousands of the warm cocktail every year. I don't debate that. That seems about right. Because, yeah. Anyway, McCarthy says the Tom and Jerry cocktail is believed to date back to the early 1800s in London. The drink's origin stateside remains unclear, but it's been on the menu at the place since it's opened in 1941.
I mean, it's pretty clear. Jim, I did a modicum of research. It's popular because of you just go read. Just go read, sure. Guys.
So you're calling WKPW out.
Saying, you know what? I am.
Yeah. Shots fired. This is something that has a long history in Buffalo, especially around the holidays, says Patrick Kaler, president and CEO of Visit Buffalo Niagara. Kaler says Tom and Jerry's have become such a holiday tradition in Western New York that Visit Buffalo Niagara has created a Tom and Jerry trail, a list of dozens of establishments that make the drink.
If you make in more than 2 stops on that trail, you're going to fall over.
I was just about to say, man, you got to space this trail out over 3 months.
For sure.
This is not a one-night deal.
Yeah.
By any stretch. This is, it'd be like having like chocolate sundae, like doing like a chocolate sundae trail.
Sure.
Just hitting like 18 spots. Like, fuck, man.
Nope.
It's like you get maybe 2 root beer floats in a sitting, man. You get,
Dude, like 1 root beer float, I think is hard enough to finish. Let alone 2.
2. Yeah. Again, you're playing to win. It speaks to the overall culinary history of our destination, says Kaler. We have sponge candy, we have beef on weck, we have wings, and we have the beverage Tom and Jerry. And perhaps nowhere does a Tom and Jerry's better than the place. Ooh, strong claim. Which serves up the boozy concoction in a mug that customers get to keep, with a design that changes every year. That's good branding. We start the process in May here, says McCarthy. We go through the design process, we go through the ordering in June, and we receive the shipment in October, and we order thousands and thousands of mugs so that everyone can take a little bit of the place home with them each day.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they fucking kill it. So if you're looking for a cup of cheer this holiday season, you have plenty of options, but the place is a good place to start. This is our time of year, says Mr. McCarthy.
There you go.
Now, as I had alluded to earlier, there is a trail. There is a journey you could go on should you decide. Rob, tell us a little bit about that trail.
Yeah. So again, this is compiled by visitbuffalo.com, and we're going to highlight some of these Tom and Jerry spots. And again, there's a ton of them, which is pretty cool. So let's start with the Glen Park Tavern. This is on Main Street, Williamsville, New York. At the Glen Park Tavern, sip your Tom and Jerry while waiting for an order of their famous wings or beef on weck sandwiches. You won't regret it. When the season, that's a heavy.
I'm sorry, man. I don't, for the life of me, man, I don't see those two paired together, dude.
No, this is a solo outing kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going for a Tom and Jerry and dinner. I'm like, it's 10 p.m. I went and saw the Christmas tree and I want a little nightcap,
Yeah, you got to do one or the other, man.
Yeah.
Let us know if you're putting down both of these at the same time. Understandingupstate@gmail.com. Hit us up and tell us what your experience was, and also how long you were on the toilet after you had both of these.
There you go.
Let us know. Don't take pictures of your stool, though. Oh, sure. Just let us know how that shook out for you.
Jim, I'll let you check the email for the next week.
Sure.
That's all you.
I'll patiently await it.
Let's see. You won't regret it. When the season starts, Glen Park can go through 7 double batches of its batter. That's 150 drinks. They just make you feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside, said Ellie Granuer, the owner. Next up, we got the place. We've talked about the place a lot. This is Lexington Avenue, Buffalo. Perhaps the most well-known of the Buffalo Tom and Jerry hot spots. The place is usually packed to the gills around the holidays. Grab a seat at one of their outdoor fire pits. Oh, that's nice for the ultimate winter experience. A benefit of ordering T&J's here is that you get to keep the mug when you've had your fill. The place, which started out as an 1867 stagecoach stop, that's crazy, has been serving Tom and Jerry's since the 40s. Tom and Jerry's bring so many people to... Sorry, that's the 1940s. Tom and Jerry's bring so many people to the place to celebrate the holidays, said Jay McCarthy, the owner. He orders the annual commemorative mugs by the thousands. Every year we run out. It's a nice problem to have. Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is. I wonder how much they're going for.
I mean, I think it comes with it, whether you like it or not.
You're taking this fucking mug, man.
I
Well,
mean,
they gotta mark it up for the mug, man.
but
You
if they're
can't just
doing a
order.
bulk order, like I bet you're getting a Tom and Jerry for like $12, and it's a cocktail made in a massive batch. Like, I bet you can make it pretty price friendly.
Well, I'm here to let you know because I just jumped on real quick onto
Mm-hmm.
eBay because that was the first pop up here.
Sure.
Yeah, they're going for like $40.
I mean, is that what
Uh,
people are paying, or is that what people are listing them at?
well, I don't know what the sales look like, so I just can tell you the price. Well, now I'm looking at like the fluctuation of it, and
Yeah.
like somebody like has it listed for like, well, it's on a listing or a bid, so it's like $6.
All right. All
Um,
right.
now I'm intrigued.
I mean, I'm pulling up the
Buffalo.
menu now, just so we can do some due diligence here.
Sure. No,
Ah,
it's important.
they're not giving us a holiday menu though. That's the problem. Although, goddamn, their Reuben looks pretty good. Pretty good.
Well, you'll have to let us know, Speedy Freaks Rattlesnake Pete's
Yeah,
out by Buffalo, what the deal is. Or maybe, you know what? I'll just get a job there. I see that you can.
Sure.
You know they're hiring, so let's do this.
Yeah, we'll blow in an email, see what a T&J costs. Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like you're between 12 and $20.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Like,
I would think so.
yeah. Particularly, like, prices are going to be more reasonable in those parts too. So you can't be jacking up the price too much on a
This is
commemorative
true.
mug.
This is true. We are not in New York City.
It's true.
You will find things far affordable outside,
Mm-hmm.
especially in upstate New York.
It's true. All right, let's go to our next spot, Schwabbles. Again, this is another Beef and Weck spot we talked about previously. This is in West Seneca on Center Road. This place is timeless. You'll be transported back to the 1930s. It doesn't sound like it's timeless. It sounds like it's of the 30s, but I digress, Jim. This
Sure.
classic Buffalo eatery. At Schwabbles, customers are treated like family. The meat for beef on Weck sandwiches is carved fresh, and Tom and Jerry's with dark rum, brandy, and a sprinkling of nutmeg are ladled from a classic serving bowl on the bar and into an authentically old-fashioned anchor hawking mug in peach luster. They're cool looking, said Cheryl Staychock, the owner. At Schwabbles, Tom and Jerry's are served until St. Patrick's Day. Pretty good. I don't know what an anchor hawking mug is. We're getting so
either.
much terminology. I guess this is the peach. These are the peach mugs we had talked about. I think it's just a mug manufacturer.
Sure.
Like they do some Tupperware as well. All right, let's continue. We got Kohl's on Elmwood Avenue in Buffalo. Wall-to-wall decorations and thirsty locals make Kohl's a classic Buffalo holiday experience. In this space filled with seasonal cheer, the Tom and Jerry stands out from the crowd with a merengue base that is more frothy than thick. Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay. So, I like that there's some room to experiment and play with the format. Like, got enough. Everyone's doing someone said it earlier on in one of the articles, but everyone's doing their own little spin on it, which I like.
Right, and no two taste the same.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Speedy Marinade, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody has their own kind of spin or take, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Next, we got McPartland's Corner in Cheektowaga. Did I say that right?
You got it.
Oh, wow. All right.
Cheektowaga, often called Cheek to Vegas.
Okay. Sounds like there's an episode there.
We can talk about it.
All right. I'm down for it. Well, let's talk about this Tom and Jerry. The folks at McPartland's do Buffalo food right. Wings, breaded fish fry made fresh daily, beef on weck and cheese, capped crocks of French onion soup. The food on the menu.
Go.
The food on the menu is perfect for soaking up their strong Tom and Jerry's. The batter with lots of rum and brandy has been a staple for 40 years. They can be had here from Thanksgiving to Lent. Okay. Yeah, you gotta if you're celebrating, I guess you don't celebrate Lent, but if you're observing Lent, you ain't getting no Tom and Jerry's.
Nah, man. This also, McPartland's Corner really sounds like a place that says Merry Christmas.
Oh, sure.
And if you say Happy Holidays, you will be escorted out.
Sure.
You'll absolutely be escorted out.
Mm-hmm. No Tom and Jerry for you.
No. In this bar, we say Merry Christmas. Or get the fuck out.
Well, let's see what they say at Roll Hall's Corner. This is Amherst Street, Buffalo. Looking for the Tom and Jerry in Buffalo's Black Rock neighborhood? You'll find it at Roll Hall's. This long-standing tavern recommends pairing this winter cocktail with a Bills game. They use simple, fresh merengue to ensure the perfect, sticky, sweet drink. Am I saying merengue or is it meringue? I don't know.
I think it's meringue.
God damn it. Yeah.
Because there's merengue.
Merengue is the
genre
dance.
of music.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's like lemon meringue.
Well, there's no editing that out.
No, that's just going to be what it is. There's somebody out there just like, man, merengue?
Yeah. Merengue. Cool. Wow.
All right.
So culturally diverse. That's Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, because again, knowing what I know and knowing what I know of spots like this.
Sure.
And that Merry Christmas is of the order. I do
true.
feel like merengue is...
sure, not something that's not being blasted on the speakers too often.
Probably not.
All right. Well, let's go to the Delaware, shall we, Jim? It's on conveniently Delaware Avenue in Kenmore. While you peruse the huge menu of grain bowls, burgers, and entrees, I don't think you want a grain bowl when you have... well, maybe you do when you have a Tom and Jerry. Burgers and entrees of the Delaware, be sure to add a Tom and Jerry to your order. It's good enough to take home. Batter by the quart can be had to go. Okay, just don't sip it while you drive, you know?
No, not that anybody in Buffalo has ever drank and drive.
Sure.
Drank and drove. Never. Not in a town, not in a chaste town like Buffalo.
Sure.
Never.
Some of I didn't include them, but some of my favorite articles were about about prohibitionists in Buffalo tried to, limit the amount of drink, and basically the journalists, like, in so many words saying fuck off, just like making fun of prohibitionists, and it's just like,
sure,
this is wild.
That is a hill you owe. Not only you won't just die on that hill, sure. You will be evaporated on that fucking hill, man. That is a stone fact.
And it referenced Grover Cleveland, who was mayor of Buffalo, and it was a whole thing. It was very interesting. Maybe we'll do an episode on the ill-fated prohibition movement in Buffalo someday. Probably some fun stuff to uncover there.
That's silly.
Yeah.
That is very silly.
Next up, we've got the Remedy House. This is Rhode Island Street, Buffalo. Stroll over to the 5 Points neighborhood and get a taste of Remedy House's Tom and Jerry. The unique, cozy cafe prides itself on an extra rich batter. Great texture without being cloying, which I'm sure is something that's, a lot of Tom and Jerry's probably danger on the verge of cloying. Pair it with a fresh-made pastry or their famous egg on a roll breakfast sandwich. Grab a seat inside or on the patio. Jim, we got a couple more spots though. What? Yes. Let's hear about the second half of the trail.
Sure.
The back end.
You're halfway through there. Your brain is swelling, right? You had so much alcohol and so much sugar. You can't feel your toes. That's how much sugar you're having right now.
That's a lot.
But you said, you know what? I still have to get through this because there's a t-shirt at the end of this waiting for me. So you head over to the garage, 1127 Hurdle Avenue in Buffalo. You'll pair your Tom and Jerry's with a huge, warm, homemade cinnamon bun. Fuck. Made specifically for the weekends. There's a full menu at this North Buffalo diner. Bring the crew. As the Garage likes to say, it's where friends gather.
I believe the Garage also has their own Tom and Jerry mugs.
Okay.
Which a lot of these places, they'll either have kind of like Schwabel's has the peach glasses. I don't think you're buying those. Like those are old ass like original mugs. It's either an old like tavern has their old Tom and Jerry mugs that they use every year, or a spot like the Garage is making new mugs every year. It's a really good opportunity to see some cool mugs. Either way, new and old. I'll stop interrupting about mugs, Jim. Let's continue on.
You've gone mug crazy.
That's true.
Rob, mug crazy. As we proceed to Resurgence Brewing Company, 55 Chicago Street in Buffalo. This is not your father's Tom and Jerry's. Well, what is your father's Tom and Jerry's? I guess that's what I want to know.
This is the XFL of Tom and Jerry's.
Yeah, this is the risque Tom and Jerry's, sure. little cheeky.
It's the full contact Tom and Jerry.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. This is the one you drink and you take a swing at someone because they look different.
Sure.
All right, Resurgence's Tom and Beery combines the rum with a dose of their very own Imperial Sponge Candy Stout.
Ooh.
This warm holiday remix has the sweet addition of one of Buffalo's traditional chocolate sugar sponge treats in beer form. And that is why it is not your father's. As we get to Mescue, 1420 Hurdle Avenue in Buffalo, you can stay on Hurdle Avenue and get lit up. Okay, all you soccer hooligans, find heaven at Mescue. A footy bar might not sound like the place to grab a Tom and Jerry, but the bartenders at this Hurdle hangout have added a powerful creative kick to the drink. The base of apple brandy and aged rum includes crushed red pepper for some heat, turmeric for earthiness, and bay leaf for a hint of sassafras.
All right. Jim, that sounds like, of all the places, the one place you might hear some merengue.
Maybe. I mean,
soccer bar?
Sure, sure.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, like, depends on what part of the globe we're dealing with as far as soccer goes, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, if it is the global south, perhaps.
It's like Spanish, Spain Spanish, it's like Barcelona.
Yeah, possibly.
Again, best chance. I'm not saying it's good, but it's more likely you're going to hear merengue at Mescue than Schwabel's.
If one had to pick out of the ones that we're getting into here, that's fair. On to Graylin, 537 Main Street in Buffalo. Warm up to this bistro and gin bar downtown with the Graylin Tom and Jerry house-made batter, dark rum, and brandy. They also sell it to go. Remember, be careful out there, folks.
Yeah, geez.
No D&D here. Hoax Lakeshore Restaurant, 4100 Lakeshore Road in Hamburg, New York. Hoax takes pride in its Grandma Riley's Tom and Jerry.
This is your grandma's Tom and Jerry.
This is now your grandma's. Yeah, you didn't have your... So this is not your father's, technically.
No, that's true. I guess.
Take a sip of their homemade eggnog with a sunset view of Lake Erie.
Jim, I just want to make note, as we've gotten further in the list, the descriptions have gotten shorter and shorter. And I just want to imagine whoever wrote this was sipping T&J's, and they're just like, I got to wrap this shit up. Things are getting hazy.
They're going to be at the end just like, yeah, it was great. It's just going to say, yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
Well, we only got a few left, so we're going to find out.
Yep.
North Star Tavern, 7340 Seneca Ave or Seneca Street in Elma, New York. The cozy and historic North Star has a Tom and Jerry that its customers have been celebrating for years. Its drink made with a creamy rich batter pairs nicely with a house dessert and can also be ordered for takeout. The Creekview, 5629 Main Street in Williamsville. Creekview, just down the street from Glen Park Tavern, has a batter that is light and elegant. Great for a second round of Tom and Jerry's. God damn, y'all are wildin'. Oof. Barrel Factory, this is our last one. 65 Vandalia Street in Buffalo. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. I'm just kidding. The Barrel Factory considers its version of the winter cocktail an Irish Tom and Jerry's because it is made with their OFW whiskey, short for One Fine Whiskey, distilled on site.
Okay. Wow. How about that?
There you are, and there you have it. That is the full trail, folks. If you want to get into it, that's how you do it. You can listen to us as you're drinking it. It's up to you. But we'll be a nice pairing. We're better pairing than a beef on whack, to be honest.
All right, Jim. Well, we've taken the trail, and I mentioned earlier that I did a little research in the newspapers, and I got some references from one's from outside of the Buffalo area in Herkimer County. It's not too far. I wouldn't say it's close, but it's a fun anecdote of Tom and Jerry consumption. And then I got some more stuff specifically from Buffalo. Again, all pretty old. Because the second you get into the 50s, it's all just listings for the goddamn cartoon. It's really hard to parse. Right. But I found a lot from earlier on. So let's take a look, shall we? This first one, again, from the Herkimer Democrat and Little Falls Gazette, 1876, April of that year. And that's one thing I uncovered. People were drinking Tom and Jerry's year-round in upstate New York back in the day.
I believe that.
All right. This is from the miscellany section, just like weird little anecdotes. The title, A Paroxysmal Drinker. A man with an ugly light in his eyes entered a saloon on Congress Street yesterday. The bartender slid in behind his counter and smiled at prospective profits. But the stranger waved his hand and said, "I want none of your vile decoctions. Mix me something to soothe my raging thoughts." "Gin and sugar?" insinuated the saloonist. "Do you want to make a volcano of me?" exclaimed the stranger. I want something as soothing to my tumultuous thought as the mother's lullaby song to a weary child. Take a milk.
What a wild way to order a drink, man.
Sure. Take a milk punch? I want to be soothed, I tell you, whooped the man. Take a Tom and Jerry? Would a Tom and Jerry drive these wild, raging, terrible thoughts away? I think it would, replied the bartender, and he mixed one. He made it unusually good, and the man sipped it with great satisfaction, exclaimed, "Ah, that soothes me. That does me good and turns my raging thoughts into dreams of ecstatic bliss."
Yo, this guy needs help.
Sure.
Right?
I think they both need help.
Like, this is some real, obviously therapy was not a thing in 1876.
Jim, his life expectancy is 30 years. Let the man have a T&J. Come on.
I'm just saying that he is ordering a drink in arguably the most unhinged way possible.
Sure.
Right? Like, he can enjoy his life how he wants. I'm just pointing out the fact that my man is like, give me a drink so the tempest of my thoughts will subside post haste. It's like, get the fuck out of here,
isn't
man.
Isn't that why we all step into the bar, Jim? At the end of the day?
I mean, we do, but like, I'm not writing a sonnet to get my drink on.
That's true.
Like, yo, man, just be like, yo, let me get a drink. My life's fucked up.
Sure. Well, a tale as old as time, as they say.
Sure.
Let's see. Yes. That soothes me, that does me good, and turns my raging thoughts into dreams of ecstatic bliss. As he wiped off his mouth on the back of his hand, the bartender said, "Change, please?" "Yes, that has changed me," was the reply. "I want 15 cents, if you please." "For what?" "For that Tom and Jerry." "Look out, sir, I am soothed now, but don't get me raging again." "Rage be hanged! I want to pay for that drink." "Look out for the reaction," warned the man. "I am calm and peaceful now, and I hope you won't bring back those terrible raging thoughts which burn my heart as molten lava." Slips down the raged ideas of Mr. Vesuvius.
I think that's Mount Vesuvius.
What did I say? Mr. Vesuvius? Oh, yeah. Mount Vesuvius. All
right, so I got to jump in here. First off, not only this guy ordering a drink in arguably the most socially awkward way possible, but also a fucking scumbag.
Yeah.
Yo, you bought a drink. You drank the drink, dude. Pay for your fucking drink. I don't like this guy.
That's what the bartender says when he yells, "You pay for that drink." Now the soothing influence has passed away. Nothing on earth can calm me again. He hit the bartender between the eyes, tore down the stove, and would have made a sad wreck of things if the police hadn't stopped him. He was taken to the station and locked up. After about 3 hours, he called out, "I am soothed. I am calm again." But they didn't let him out.
Good. Listen, yeah. I am I'm a very pretty ACAB kind of guy, but like, fuck this.
Sure. Yeah.
Like, you walk into a bar and you again come at this dude in the weirdest way possible. Then you order the drink, you have it, and you're like, "Hey, don't piss me off and make me pay for the thing I bought." What did you think was gonna happen? All right. I'm over this dude. He's gonna make me upset.
Sure.
Lucky I can't go back in time.
Well, let's get to some more articles. I found a couple short little mostly blurbs. This one's from the Buffalo Daily Republic, December 26th. 1857. This is from a column that's just kind of it's basically like the Twitter or the Instagram of its time, where it's just here's what happened yesterday, and just one little sentence about so-and-so did this happened. Nothing extraordinary, but just little updates. Let's see. This is again December 26th, 1857. Buffalo. The people spent most of the day in drinking Tom and Jerry and begging, and so ended the day. That's there. That's Christmas Day.
Huh.
Everyone got drunk, and that was it.
And apparently needed money.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. This is from a similar sort of column. This is from December 31st, so New Year's Eve, 1904. Monday is Tom and Jerry Day, and to think we've got to swear off tomorrow. Again, you've got you got to make your resolutions, but I want to drink some Tom and Jerry's.
Right, you got priorities.
I guess. One last article here. This is from the Buffalo Evening News, June 2nd, 1910. Again, June 2nd is an important date to note. Salamanca business places entered by thieves. In one cafe, the burglars ate 5 pounds of cheese and drank several bottles of beer. Let's read. June 1st. Burglars yesterday morning visited business places on Main Street. 5 places were entered: Miller Bros. Wallpaper and Paint Store, L.H. Stems Cafe, Miss Sadie O'Leary's Millinery Parlors, the Post-Tie Telegraph Office, and M.J. Hennessy's Cafe. All places were entered by means of forcing rear windows. In Stems Cafe, the window shutter was pried from the building and the window taken out. In the cafe, the burglars found only $5 in money. In the icebox, they found about 5 pounds of cheese and a couple of loaves of bread. They made sandwiches and, taking several bottles of beer, had a lunch. In the Hennessy place, the burglars also had refreshments. A few quart bottles of Tom and Jerry had been emptied. When inventory was taken and some whiskey was missing, there had been about 100 pennies in the cash register, and they were gone. At the telegraph office, the burglars broke a rear window and entered but left after throwing everything on the floor. Nothing was missing, although several articles of value were in plain sight. Nothing was missing in either the millinery or wallpaper store. So in the middle of June, few fellas decided to break in, make sandwiches, and take down a couple of quarts of Tom and Jerry.
Yo. No wonder they left shit behind. They were all fucked up in the game.
Yeah, dude. That's enough to make anyone want to flip over some tables. All right. Well, I was able to find a couple reviews and close out our episode here. Jim, should we read some Tom and Jerry specific reviews of the place?
Yeah. Let's get into it, man. How it is from Liz. 5 stars, edited about, this is about a month ago, so fairly recent. The place in Buffalo is the place to be. Casual, unpretentious, down-home food. Great fish fry and fun old-school music playing. How old are we going? I've been here a few times. The bar can get super busy. Cozy place to go in the colder months for a Tom and Jerry. Perfect place to chill and have a great meal. Huh.
All right.
Great. Well, as you know, the pendulum swings one way, it must swing the other. And so here we are with Chrissy Critic, 2 stars. This was 5 years ago. Tom and Jerry, hard pass. Tom and Jerry, no thank you. If I wanted to spend $11 for warm water, I would have just went to my kitchen sink. Happy holidays. God damn.
That's like I looked at a lot of venues reviews. That's the only negative one I could find referencing Tom and Jerry's. But what a review.
Oh, she just sounds like a full-on hater, man. Sure. Like this wasn't rooted in like disservice or lack of quality product. This was just straight up, yo, I don't rock with this. I don't like this drink, and I don't like anything. I don't like meat.
Oh, sure.
You know what I'm saying? Sure. So, like, let me tell the world nothing in this world I like. If I don't like me, I don't like. How am I going to like anything else?
Sure.
That is the thing to remember.
Well, hopefully, there's some people that like themselves enough to rate and review our show positively, Jim.
Yes.
See what I did
there?
What a closing transition. We're just cutting to the punch.
Strong.
I think we've exhausted Tom and Jerry's. We truly uncovered most Buffalo-centric writings on Tom and Jerry. And if you appreciated it, subscribe, rate, and review. It helps us out. And again, 5 stars, positive review, toss in a subject for a future episode for us to cover. We just recently did 2 listener submitted topics. Again, we're always happy to do more, so send those our way.
Get us the real deal, man. And also be sure to pick yourself up a t-shirt. Mm-hmm. You definitely want to get that, man. Understandingupstate.printful.me. And as Rob said at the top, if that was a lot, just click the link in the show notes here and go grab yourself a shirt, man. And if you grab one, you can buy another one. Listen, it's a holiday season. Share. Get that. Get the love of your life a Understanding Upstate t-shirt. They will be in your palm of your hand.
There you go. Well, while they're down there clicking links, I think we're going to have links for a few other things for people to check out. What might those links be linking to?
Sure. All right, so check this out. Let's say you are in the throes of sugar shock from your 7th. You've had 7 Tom and Jerry's. and you are just a ball of nerves, and you cannot come down, right, for the life of you.
Sure.
There's only one thing that's going to save you. There's only one thing that's going to help you right now. And that is my album, Upstate Understandings. It's available on all digital streaming platforms. Get out there and get it. Jimsearch.bandcamp.com is a good place to go get it. In fact, just got a screenshot sent to me because it was played on SiriusXM. Someone took a picture of it, sent it to me. It really means a lot. Very dope to see that, and to see that that the New York City Goals and Discoveries joke has gone out to the world.
There you go.
I digress. Go get that album. It's tour de force. You're gonna love it. JimSearchComedy.com is a good place to see all my show dates and things like that. And that is what I got for that. Rob. They bought the album, right? Mm-hmm. They bought an bought an Understanding Upstate t-shirt, and they bought an Upstate Understanding t-shirt because they're like, I can't get enough. But yet and still, they need more. Can you help them out with it?
Jim, let's just say you've mixed up meringue and merengue. Probably not for the last time, but you've done it publicly and twice.
You've done it for the world to hear.
Sure. You're gonna grab my album, New York Sticky, available at brooklynfrequency.bandcamp.com, and you know what? You're gonna get over it. You're gonna learn proper pronunciation of 2 words. It's pretty great.
Sure.
And the album's going to allow you to move on. So go grab that. Also, we've got a documentary called Understanding Upstate. It's the behind the scenes look at the making of Jim's album. And it's pretty great. Link in the description. That's free. It's just on YouTube. Go check it out. It's a quick 30 minutes. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool hang. Let's see. I think that's it for plugs. Jim, that just leaves us with a couple things left to do. First of those being, we need a hint for next week's episode.
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to tap the tree next week, man.
Yeah, we are. We
are tapping that tree, dude.
We certainly are. Well, that just means we need an up pun now from me to close us out. I don't know if I've done this one before. I think probably not, but now I'm doubting myself. But this might be a rare repeat. But if not, it's not. So that's great. Should I just say the pun, Jim?
I think, yeah, let's get there. Let's go.
Well, it's 5:00 somewhere, so I'm going to serve up myself a Tom and Jerry. Well, let's get on out of here, Jim.
Well done. Understanding Upstate is a podcast hosted by Jim Search and Rob Adler, edited by Rob Adler, and music from Regal Monk.